What's up guys, DaMarcus here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got the official MLS All-Stars which will be coming out on FIFA Ultimate Team over the next couple of weeks. And there's actually a few players that are missing and I'll get into more detail about them in a second guys. So if you can smash 1,000 followers likes, that would be absolutely awesome. In the comments below, let me know what one of these cards you're looking forward to using the most. And if you're to my channel, click subscribe button for daily FIFA content. So this is actually the official team that will play Tottenham on July the 29th, which isn't this Wednesday coming up, it's actually the Wednesday after. And I feel it will probably come out on that Wednesday as well. And it's actually a part of either the fans 11, which is obviously 11 players, 2 commissioners picks and also the coaches picks. There's 2 players that won't actually feature, and the first one is going to be Omar Gonzalez. He's actually pulled out through injury. He was the EA Sports More Than the Vote winner, but I think they may put him in the actual squad anyway just to fill in the gap from this next match, which is KAKA, the Columbus Crew striker. He's not actually on the game at all, which is actually a real shame because he's actually a very good player in real life, scoring a lot of goals, and probably a quite nice card on FIFA as well. And again, it's a mix of 11 all-star newcomers, which include like Gerrard, Lampard and stuff, and 11 all-star veterans. So let's get straight into the players. We've got 21 players to cover because again, Omar, I haven't put him in here, but he still may get a card. But the first one is going to be Rimando of Real Salt Lake. He's actually one of the players from the fans 11, and he's a very goalkeeper in real life compared to MLS standards. But on FIFA he's very short. I think he's like 5'10" or something like that. But in real life he makes a lot of good saves, and I think he's like a penalty shot stopper. The first defender though is going to be Marshal of Sporting Kansas City, and for me one of my favourite silver centre backs on this game, as he's got like 76 pace anyway, but with a +5 on everything, he's got 81 pace, 80 defending, and then 78 physical. Would definitely be extinct. And again, MLS All-Stars for me is one of my favourite team this seasons. I love using silver players. There's a lot of these, but it will be hard to get a hold of them because again, they're probably too cheap for what they actually should be. There's a few good gold cards in here as well, but again, Marshal is the first defender. He's a fans 11 choice as well. And then we've got Omar Gonzalez, the 6'5" centre back from LA Galaxy. So now the 11 players in the starting 11 are actually fans 11, and Omar Gonzalez is again one of them. He's got 71 pace, 79 defending, 87 physical, and a 6'5", like I mentioned, would be so good in game. And then we've got DaMarcus Beasley, the left back from Houston Dynamo. I mean, he'd be quite good pace wise. I've actually upgraded him even more because I think he's like 66 rated by default. And usually it's still a team in season 8 upgrading to 74 rated anyway, and it definitely comes into that category. Next player is going to be the first midfielder, which is going to be KAKA of Orlando City. Looks like a sick card again. Probably would be extinct, but he's 86 rated with 81 shooting, 87 passing, 85 dribbling, and 79 pace. Again, it'd be very much usable that centre attack midfield role. And then we have got Michael Bradley of Toronto FC. Again, a very nice all-rounded card. And compared to KAKA, I think he'd be one of the more attainable golds because he's actually, again, not as hyped up as KAKA and players like that. And the next player is going to be Benny Fireharbour of Sporting Kansas City. He would get a perfect into Bezier, and looks like a 6 silver. He has 78 pace, 79 dribbling, 78 passing, and 77 physical for him. I think he's now part of the men's US national team as well. And then we've got Zusi, again, another Sporting KC player. As a left winger, doesn't really appeal to me that much. If he was a cam, that'd be a totally different story, but again, left winger, he's not very quick enough in my opinion for a wing spot. And now we have got Clint Dempsey. This could be an 89 rated card because by the time this video is live, there could potentially be a second man of the match card of him. And that card would be 84 rated. Again, that pushes up to about an 89. And he's got 80 pace, 91 shooting, 85 passing, 91 dribbling, and 85 physical. It'd be a dirty card. And again, most likely extinct. And now on to the final fans 11 player. That's going to be David Villa of New York City FC. Again, he's had 2 in form so far, and he'd be 87 rated most likely with 80 pace, 91 dribbling, 95 shooting, and 83 passing. It'd be so good at cam. And again, another card I'm definitely looking forward to. And I've actually got a replacement for Omar Martins. It's actually the first coach's pick. That's going to be Sebastian Giovinco of Toronto. And if you add +5 stats to every single attribute on his card, he'd have 99 pace, 95 dribbling, 85 shooting, and 92 passing. He'd essentially be a little Italian Messi, and that again would probably be extinct and one of the best cards in the game. And in real life right now, he's currently one of the best players in the MLS, if not the best in terms of form. He's actually probably definitely in contention for the MVP of the year, whatever they call it, essentially their player of the year. He's getting so many goals, including a hat-trick in like 9 minutes against New York City, setting so many up as well. And then we move on to our 12th player, which is going to be David Ousted of Vancouver Whitecaps. He's actually a coach's pick and looks like a good goalkeeper, and he's actually already got a silver in form as well. And now we move on, we have got Tony Beltran of Real Salt Lake. Again, with +5s on, he looks pretty decent. I think he's like a 66 rated card anyway, so I mean the stats are probably kind of over-exaggerated. Again though, a coach's pick for him. And now we move on to Lawrence Seaman. They actually transferred man back in I think it was March to Montreal. He's actually left Stanley Liège, and that is like such a good card. He's already got a silver in form. As a gold, that'd be absolutely mental. 78 pace, 86 defending, and 83 physical. Again, a coach's pick. And then we've got Chad Marshall of Seattle Sounders. Again, that doesn't really appeal to me that much because 58 pace, not really too fantastic. The physical and defending are quite good though for your Seattle Sounders fans. And then we've got Drew Moore of Colorado Rapids. Again, 72 pace isn't too bad, 82 physical and 70 defending for him. Again, a coach's pick for that. And then we've got Chris Tierney of New England Revolution, sorry. And he's got a left back with 73 pace. Doesn't look too fantastic. If he's a centre back or like a centre mid, he'd be absolutely awesome. But again, that is not his position. And then we've got Fabian Castillo of FC Dallas, and that card, holy shit. And again, another player with some very good form right now in the MLS, and that is going to be 96 pace, 82 dribbling, 71 shooting, and 73 physical. I think honestly he's probably quite a bit of a higher shooting upgrade. He's scoring a fair amount of goals right now. And moving on then, we have got one of the first commissioner picks, Steven Gerrard of LA Galaxy. It's actually pretty weird to say that, but again, he actually scored his MLS debut the other day, also winning a penalty and actually getting an assist as well. So he may even get an inform this week, which would boost that card up to an 88. And I mean, in terms of usability at a cam, that'd actually be pretty good. 88 shooting, 90 passing, 80 dribbling, 75 defending, and 86 physical. And then moving on from him, we have got the second commissioner's pick, which is going to be Frank Lampard. He's actually yet to make his debut because he's actually supposed to make it last weekend, but pulled out through injury. He's actually injured again this weekend, but hopefully should make his debut in the next couple of weeks. And I imagine he'll probably have the same type of impact in New York City as Gerrard will at LA Galaxy. And the final player is going to be Robbie Keane of LA Galaxy. Again though, +5 stats on all of his attributes. It looks like a very usable card. 93 shooting, 91 dribbling, 79 physical, and 86 passing, as well as 77 pace. I mean, honestly, I probably wouldn't use him because the likes of Obi Martins and stuff like that, but it's still quite a nice collectible card. And that is the official squad then for the MLS All-Stars. Again, Obi Martins could well be in that, because even though he's not actually playing, they could release the card because he did win the vote, guys. So enjoy this video, smash the like button, 1,000 likes would be absolutely awesome. In the comments below, let me know out of these cards what ones you're looking forward to using the most, and if you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.